Resorts World Hudson Valley will have a positive impact on the local community, the Hudson Valley Catskill region, and the entire state.
You're looking at a project that's going to come in here that's a once-in-a-lifetime project, and we'll never see something like this ever come into this area again.
The initial capital investment of over $1 billion would make the resort the most valuable property in the town of Montgomery, generating over $40 million in annual county and town tax revenues. The resort will also generate thousands of middle-class careers.
We've got people who've been in poverty for a very long time, and to be able to work for Resorts World Hudson Valley, who is looking to bring in almost 4,000 jobs. And again, not just jobs, but real careers. I think that it's a wonderful thing.
We are a struggling community. We seem to be rubbing two nickels to make a quarter all the time. And I just see this being as a positive impact on this entire town. It's one of the setbacks we had was that we lost our elementary school. It was very emotional that day of the closing, and I have vowed to my residents that I'm not going to give up on that school and that I'm going to do everything to make sure that that school reopens again someday.
The community has rallied around the resort. Letters of support for the resort from local residents and businesses similar to the roughly 2,000 letters submitted with the bid have continued to come in. Over 400 local businesses pledged their support for the resort, and over 50 entered into letters of intent to have their local goods and services featured. Live entertainment venues across the region, such as Bethel Woods, have also entered into agreements with Ginting.
Resorts World Hudson Valley will bring is that much-needed opportunity that the Village of Walden has really been waiting for. And it's not just an opportunity to get a job, it's the opportunities of the resources that it brings. As a young father for a 3-month-old daughter, I know how important daycare is. I know how important transportation is. We have a walkable village. So having more opportunities for those residents to have transportation to a job is absolutely amazing.
Ginting has also guaranteed $3 million in annual funds to the villages of Maybrook, Montgomery, and Walden, and partnered with the Ruby Group to establish the Main Street Village Network Initiative, which seeks to provide broad-based funding for the revitalization of the dying small business corridors that were once the backbone of New York's villages.
All things go through a life cycle, and the city of Newburgh has been in this down cycle for a little bit of time, and quite frankly, it's time for it to cycle up.